Hey guys, this is Eric from ET Figure Unboxing, and in this video, we're going to take a look at the SH Figuarts Omegamon. So at first I thought Imperial Wargreymon Paladimo was going to be my only Digimon, but this guy he looks beautiful, and I'm a really big fan of Season 1 Digimon. So, well, technically he didn't appear in the Season 1, but I'm a really big fan of just, the characters in general. I like Metal Garurumon and Wargreymon, right? But yeah, he looks really beautiful, and the one that came out a few years ago is around $250 right now, and I believe this one features the movie version. I have to check out the movie. I haven't yet, but I heard it's pretty good. And do let me know what you guys think about the movie. And here's the left of the box, and here's the right of the box. Excuse me because I don't have too much space to work with. And here's the back of the box. And this time they're featuring the cloth cape. I'm not too sure if I like that because I don't usually like cloth cape, just because I sometimes pose with my toys and I'm afraid I'm gonna tear them. So let's find out the material. I think this is my first figure that's featuring cloth cape. And yeah, some of the optional parts with mat and tie is really cool. And yeah, let's get into the figure and see what we got. Alright, so here we have the figure still in the packaging, and here's the Wargreymon sword, Garuru cannon, tie, mat, and some of the parts for him to assemble the cape. And he does come with a stage, and it's like a circular stage, and that's, I guess, pretty cool. And it's really generous for them to give us a stage. And finally, we have the cape behind the backdrop right here. And I'm not too sure if I want to open this, but I guess I'll have to, because I have to show you guys. And it comes with a lot of instruction. I'm going to read that later. And yeah, let's get into the figure and see what we got. Alright, so here we have the figure itself, and I have to say he looks absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how they're doing it, but he has this kind of paint where it looks like he's shining all the time. And it's like a really special matte finish. And I'm not too sure if the camera catches this too well. And he's really solid. Like, at first I thought he's gonna be really fragile, just because how skinny he is. But apparently he's really well sculpted, and again, the paint is spectacular. Like, it's just really good. But yeah, he does have a lot of screws behind his back, and we're gonna check that out later. And yeah, let's jump straight into the articulation and see what we got, because we want to take a really close look at the figure. It looks really damn cool. Alright, so for the articulation, let's check out from the neck down, I guess. So he moves really well on the neck, and yeah, let's take a closer look at the face and the paint. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. It looks really good. Like, it just looks like exactly what he will look like in the movie. So I guess that's a really good sign of a SH Figuarts, because SH Figuarts always featuring that they should look like they walk out straight from the movie or something. But yeah, his hand can go up. Yeah, it looks like he can do that. And mine's a little bit stiff, so I want to be really careful with it. I don't want to chip my paint from left and right. But yeah, you get an idea. Like these things are really flexible. Oh crap! So it's on a ball, so I have to be really careful with that. All right. So oh my god, that just scared me. Like I'm sweating right now because my adrenaline just went up. All right, so he can do bicep swivel no problem. So he can do that, I guess. Yeah, he can do like a Garuru cannon or something. Yeah, this thing just twists, I guess. Yeah, it has like a hinge on it, and of course the mouth can open. It has to open, right? Yeah, it has to open. Because I think in the show, or at least the ones I remember, he can shoot like some kind of ice or like some beam with both of his hand, or like he can just throw out some energy. And of course he can turn his hand like this, and this thing is on a hinge, so that looks really good because he has to use his sword on his left hand, so I would imagine this one be a little bit more flexible. But yeah, this thing is on a ball as we saw. And let's check out the alright, so he doesn't have that much ab crunch, and this thing is so skinny. I'm so scared for him. And here, I think it does swivel here. Yeah, it's swivel here, so it kind of hides the screws, and of course he can do that with it. And the leg goes that much, and it's really tight in general. So these are actually all articulated, and that's really cool. But yeah, that's really good, and everything looks fine. And I think that's it for the articulation, and let's check out the accessories and see what we got. Alright, so right here we have the Wargreymon sword closed up, and that looks really good. I wish I know more about how they're doing the paint, so I can tell you guys. I don't know too much about in terms of the factory and the technology of cause the paint just looks really good. It just looks like he shines from every single angle, and it looks really 3D. If you can see what I'm talking about, it's really hard to explain in words just because my lack of knowledge, and I wish I knew how to explain better, but. He just looks like he walked out straight from the Digimon world. And he has that kind of like, you know, that weird shine. I don't know like how they're doing it. I think it's like a matte finish, but I don't know. But even this sword looks like that. It looks like it's shining, but it's not. So you just gotta hand it to Bandai how they're doing all these like paint work. It's like superior, and we're getting our money worth. And it's exactly what you're paying for. And here's the Guru cannon, of course. And let's check out what he looks like with the cape and with the sword. And the Guru. Alright, so this bullshit took me at least 20 minutes. I had to open another YouTube review to see how it's done. But yeah, I got it to work, and after the first time, I feel like next time I'll be able to do it within 3 minutes. But yeah, that's really cool. And here we have to assemble it, and I gotta be really careful with this. Alright, there you go. And that looks really good. I like how the cape is really long, and it just, you know, go through everything. And yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like. And I gotta mention that the cloth is really nice. Like, this is like so silky and everything. It's really good. It's a really good piece of cloth. And yeah, that's what he will look like with the cloth tape. And just look at how long it is. It's just like, he can do a lot of things with it. But yeah, I'm kind of worried if I will like tear this one day on accident. And yeah, he looks kind of fragile. But yeah, let's check out what he will look like with the weapon. Right, so here we have Omegamon with everything assembled, and that looks really nice. I forgot to show you guys the back of the cape. The back of the cape just looks really natural. Like, just, you know, the cape coming out, and that looks really good. And, you know, he can do all kinds of poses with this. They do include like the stand for you to do that. And let's check that out. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna use the stand because I think it's too much of a hassle to use this. Because if I put all these plastic behind him and, you know, potentially have like a dynamic looking cape, this is just a little bit too much material. I don't really like that because it will turn him into like a statue or something with that much plastic. And I do like to play with my figures, so I prefer not to do it. So I'm sorry guys, I apologize for not showing you guys that gadgets. But I do have the plastic piece on here, so what you do is you plug everything in, and you can adjust the angle, and then, you know, you can like stationary his cape like that or so. But yeah, that looks pretty good, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. And yeah, here's tie and a mat right on his back, and that looks really good. Again, he looks great, and this is a really good option parts. I love it. I absolutely love it. And they make it into like a translucent plastic. Oh, I think that's a plus. Instead of giving us like a color one, that just looks way better. It just looks like their spirit is there, and, you know, they're with Omegamon all the time. Alright, let's take a look at some size comparison and see what we have. Alright, so for the size comparison, unfortunately, I only have one Digimon to compare with, and they're both pretty big, or slightly bigger than your normal SH Figuarts, so I gotta kind of adjust this. So this is what he will look like standing next to the Imperial Wargreymon. They're not supposed to appear together, and now that I have Omegamon, I kind of feel like I want the black Imperial Wargreymon. I don't know, like, he's very expensive right now, and I'm not too sure if I will like it. And I should have got him if like he's around $50, but I still can't justify having this guy and the black one. You know, like they're simply just a recolor with like the cannon piece. But it is really cool that Omegamon later turns into their sword, and I don't know, maybe I should get it. But yeah, let's get this out of the way and check out what we have for size comparison. Bear with me. I'm just gonna try to place my Imperial Wargreymon to a spot so he doesn't get destroyed. And here we have him next to Beerus. So this is what he will look like next to my most recent review. And here we have him next to I have a really random figure right here. I have Dio from the Super Action statues. And Super Action statues in general, they're pretty tall, and Omegamon towers over a lot of people. And here we have the SH Figuarts Kakashi charging lightning over here. And yeah, he's taller than Kakashi, and Kakashi is a really tall SH Figuarts in comparison to a lot of the other ones. And Bruce Lee is one of the smaller one, and here's Bruce Lee next to Omegamon. And I do wish these Digimon figures are a little bit bigger, but I think they're at a very good size, and they don't really have to be in scale with other you know, human characters. And here we have Figma Levi, of course. And if they were in scale, oh my god, they would be very, very big. And here's Kurapika from the Figma Hunter x Hunter series. And we have Kirito-chan from the GGO. This is the GGO version Kirito. And yeah, this looks really good. It's on a really good size. And here we have Minato from the Naruto series, and that looks pretty good as well. And I forgot to clean out a space at the right for the for Omegamon, so I will have to take Mewtwo out of here and then maybe kind of move around. I apologize for that. I didn't do this in advance, but oh, I gotta. Alright, so I make sure Gohan doesn't fall. And bear with me, I'm just gonna place my Omegamon right here. So yeah, he towers over a lot of people. He's, he's still pretty short compared to Hulk. But yeah, you get the idea. He's quite big. And here we have Mewtwo's hand over here, and Mewtwo will look like that next to him. And Mewtwo's a little bit fat compared to whatever. Alright, so let's take a look at some of the other figures behind the backdrop. I'm going to put Omegamon right here. Back, make sure he doesn't fall, and then take out the drop. And that looks really, really good compared to the other figures. And I guess I'll take Cap and Thor over here. Yeah, so this is what he will look like next to both of them. Sorry, I didn't adjust my camera well. And yeah, this is what he'll look like next to some of the Avengers figures. And you guys are probably more familiar with these. And here is him next to Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's quite recent. You probably just got him, or you got him not too long ago. So he towers over him as well. And what else do I have over here? I have premium color Trunks and Vegeta. And that looks pretty good as well. So this is what he will look like compared to some of the most recent figures. And what else do I have? I think that's it from me, and I think we can jump straight into the final thoughts if Vegeta doesn't fall on me over here. It looks like. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I highly recommend the figure. Like, he is gorgeous. The cloth cape, the matte finish. I don't know if it's matte finish. Like, the paint just looks so good. I wish I knew how they're doing it so I can explain better to you guys. Because he just looks really great, and now it's a really, really good time to pick him up. Because he just hit the US market, and he runs around $67 with shipping, so I wouldn't pay more than $70 for him, but he is a really great figure. Like, for $67, I feel like I'm getting a $150 worth of figure. Well, maybe not that much, but you get the idea. Like, he does pay for it himself, and he's really, really solid. I gotta mention, he's a really, really solid figure. Nothing is loose, and everything is like, you know, he's not as fragile as I thought. And I will be really careful with the cape, but the cape seems to be really durable too. But I'm really worried if one day I drop the figure on the ground and then, you know, break this, like, you know, this horn thing. But, you know, if you drop a figure, there's a really good chance of breaking anyways. Like, for any figures, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, do let me know what you think about Digimon in general, because, you know, Digimon Season 1 and 2 is my favorite. I'm really happy that they're doing a renewal version of it. And the movie seems pretty good. I haven't checked it out. I will have to do that right now. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Eric. I'll see you guys in the next video.